What's up everybody? Chef Glenn being back in the kitchen, and spaghetti and meatballs seems like a simple dish, but when done right, it deserves a serious wine. And better yet, you deserve a serious wine to pair it with. I'm pairing it with the Barolo to show why that classic pairing works so very well. Let's get right into it. First thing I need to do is I need to get my meatballs put together. Got all my ingredients here, and I'm gonna start by getting my egg cracked and beaten. Get that egg whisked. The rest of my ingredients are ground beef. I've got some 80-20 ground beef here. Ground pork. Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Fresh garlic. Fresh parsley. I'm gonna season that with some fresh cracked black pepper and some salt. I've got some day-old white bread here, and I'm gonna tear it into pieces. I didn't mention, but I'm sure you noticed that I cut the crust off of my white bread. I've got it torn. And I've got some milk. I want to add some milk to it. Before I add all of the milk, I want to see how coated it is. I want to make sure that I add just enough milk to get all of these breadcrumbs soaked. I don't want it to be floating in a puddle. All right, that was enough. As you see, I had a little bit left. Nothing. No puddle, nothing in the bottom. I'm gonna set that aside for a second. I'm gonna add my soaked breadcrumbs to the meat mixture. Get all of that combined. I'm gonna start making my meatballs. Golf ball size. Got my meatballs made up. I'm gonna go ahead and get them browned and make the sauce at the same time. I've got a can of whole peeled San Marzano tomatoes, and I'm gonna crush these by hand. Start with some oil. Add my onions. I want to cook these onions until they're translucent. Shouldn't take any more than about 4 or 5 minutes. All right, so while the onions are cooking, I've got my pan heating up, and I'm gonna start with some olive oil over here too. I'm gonna add my meatballs. All right, so to these onions, I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomato paste and the garlic. I wanna saute those up for about 2 minutes or so. I want that tomato paste to begin to take on some color. I want it to begin to darken. All right, so I'm gonna add my crushed tomatoes. Got some dried oregano, a little bit of salt, fresh cracked black pepper, I've got a rind of Parmigiano Reggiano I'm gonna throw into my sauce. And I'm gonna start adding my meatballs straight from the pan into the sauce. I'm gonna simmer this for about 40 minutes. I'm gonna finish my sauce and meatballs with some basil. The wine that I'm pairing with my spaghetti and meatballs is the 2017 Barolo Pisapolla. Let's get some in this glass. All right, so on the nose, there's plenty of cherry, rose petals. I'm also getting some earth. I'm getting like a forest floor. Let's give it a taste. All right, so on the palate, it's medium bodied. Tannins are really firm, really vibrant, bright acidity. Those firm tannins and that bright acidity, I think, is going to suit us well with this spaghetti and meatballs with the tomato sauce. That vibrant acidity, I think, will match the tomato sauce, and the firm tannins. I think the richness of the meat in the sauce, I think that'll actually, in reverse, it'll smooth the tannins in the wine. This wine would definitely benefit from laying down a little bit to soften those tannins if I were just sipping this wine. But we're pairing it, and I think this is gonna work perfectly. Let's give it a shot. Add a little Parmigiano Reggiano and some fresh parsley. All right, I'm ready to taste my spaghetti and meatballs. Sauce is delicious. Meatballs, nice and rich. Got the beef and the pork and that Parmigiano Reggiano in there. And in addition to that, the sauce, don't forget we used a rind of Parmigiano Reggiano in the sauce. So it's adding a nice velvety richness and some flavor in that sauce as well. And let's see if it pairs. The acidity in the wine just really lifts the sauce. I mean, it enhances it so much. The acidity in the sauce pairing with that acidity in the wine. As I mentioned, the tannins in the wine are firm, but the meat, those meatballs are so rich, it's actually mellowing the tannins in the wine. This is fantastic, but I gotta double check. That's a perfect pairing. I'm Chef Glenn Ben, as always, eat well.